Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. This is your full moon reading, everyone. We have the full moon in the sign of Capricorn gracing our skies on July the 21st. Now, this is the second time the full moon has been in the sign of Capricorn this year. The first time was back in January. Now, this energy of this full moon is bringing in abundance and prosperity through our efforts and our hard work. This is where we're going to see that all the energy we put out there is now coming back to us. How is this affecting your life? We're going to find that out today. So what I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. This is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this full moon energy. So it's time. Spirit wants you to know it's time, Libra. Let's read the message of this card. You are here to make a difference in the world. And it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. So once again, you are here to make a difference in the world, and it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. So look at that. It's time for you to step forward now. Libra. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So take a look at this sorcerer, this wizard, this angel. He has a light in his hand. So Spirit is wanting you to work with your energy, with your light. Okay. So let's pull some tarot cards. We've got the Star card. Look at this. There's definitely some magic happening in your life, Libra. There's something coming to fruition here, something that you have prayed for, wished for, manifested. It's now coming to fruition. You're seeing things a little bit more clearly here, but you're also guided. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly. So the Star card to start, we have the King of Wands. So we have a powerful energy that is available for you, that you can utilize and use and apply in your life. This is a very stable and grounded card. This is where if you're feeling like you're not stable, if you feel things are a little bit off balance, it's time for you to implement practices that help you become grounded. Okay, so the King of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my readings as well. So Libra, whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the King of Wands, and we have the Nine of Swords. What is this worry? Libra, there's something in the back of your mind here that you're thinking about. Perhaps it's keeping you up at night, or you think about it when you have some downtime. These are just little thoughts and things that kind of sit there. You give it your energy, your time. So this is what we want to release out of our life, okay? So that's the Nine of Swords. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So I wanted to talk about the Nine of Swords first here because I'm getting some sort of thought about someone or something here. And I feel this is, it's not always there, but it's definitely there in the background. And sometimes it pops up very clearly for you when you are in a quiet place. And I feel the reason why it's coming up for you is because you're meant to actually release it. Okay, so what is this thing that's coming up, or what are these many things that are coming up for you? Swords. So swords, if you take out the first S, turns into words. right? So perhaps words that were said to you, words that maybe you have spoken. I feel there's a situation with somebody in your life that might be turbulent, or if it's not turbulent, you're just feeling like this anxious, nervous energy around it, around them, or around something, worry. So this is where Spirit really wants you to write these things down that you're thinking about, Libra. Write them down and get them outside of your mind onto a sheet of paper. Transfer that energy onto a sheet of paper. I mentioned this a lot about writing because it works. So give it a try and see how it works for you, Libra. Write all those thoughts and energies down and take a look at them, or even just throw them away and start fresh with your mind. I feel that whatever this worry is, whatever this stress or anxiety is, it's okay to have it. Like, you're meant to feel your feelings and your emotions, right? But Spirit wants you to move ahead without that. It's almost like, I don't know why, but it feels like it's comfortable here. It's a comfortable space. It's like a feeling that you've had for a very long time that keeps popping up. And there's almost like this comfort in it, this feeling of familiarity. So it's really interesting how this is showing up. Now, maybe there's some worry around money for some of you. Perhaps you're going through some sort of a hard time right now. Spirit wants you to rather focus your energy here and think about this so much. Let's reverse this and think of the solution, the resolution for this, right? Rather than worrying and putting the energy there, because the more we focus on this, the more we're going to see of this in our reality. So we want to shift the way that we're thinking about this. Release that energy and replace it with something else that is maybe favorable to you. Or you know what it is? I sometimes will visualize something better happening for me, but I don't put any kind of attachment to it because I accept everything for how it shows up for me. So if it works out the way I had visualized or not, I accept that and I move on with it, right? So that's hard to do. I wasn't able to do it before. It took practice to get to this place. So sometimes we just have to work on the way we choose to take in energy, experience things, show up in the world, right? So this is where Spirit is wanting you to release this. Don't give this so much energy, especially if it's creating anxiety or any kind of lower vibrational emotion. So if you're feeling sadness or grief, I feel that, so there is a fine line there. So if you're feeling grief and sadness because of a loss or something that's happening, again, we are meant to release our emotions. We're meant to feel them. So allow yourself to feel those emotions, but don't hold on to them. Okay, so there's a difference of holding on to them, but allowing yourself to feel them when they do rise up, right? Allow them to rise up, feel the moment, feel the emotions, and let them pass. And a good way to do this is count to 90. Take some deep breaths and count to 90 as this emotion is passing through. Okay, so I feel that one by one. And the other thing that's popping up here with this card is not wanting to leave this place of safety. What is this? Like, some of you have created this guard, this gate where there's no access to you and you no access to them. Like, there's this barrier, there's this block. A barricade you've created here, Leo. Leo's popping in here for you, Libra. Oh my goodness, look at that. I've been having signs just hijack readings recently. I don't know what is going on in the air, but it just feels like everyone's wanting to pop into each other's readings. So Libra, perhaps you're worried about a Leo. Maybe there's a Leo in your life, right? So maybe this is why Leo has popped into your reading, or maybe you have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. Now, whatever's happening here, Spirit is wanting you to kind of drop some of those guards down. Allow yourself to be open, because there's a prayer. I feel there's a prayer being answered here. Something's coming in for you that's meant for you. But you can't have guards up so high that you're not open to receiving that blessing, right? So then this is the confirmation. There's already signs around you. Lots of different signs. So you're going to have to share with me here, Libra, what signs you are seeing in your life right now that you recognize as a blessing or a sign of something coming into your life. So I'm seeing feathers. I'm also seeing shooting stars. We're going to have meteor showers starting with, they've already started. They've already started, and they're going to last until August the 24th, right? So take a look at your skies, everyone. Now, the other thing is focus is coming in. So what's happened here is some of you have been going through a period of your life that might feel like it may have been a Tower card. Okay, and perhaps that's why your guards are up, or Perhaps that's what you're thinking about. Whatever it is, the dust is settling now, or the dust has settled. And whatever happened in that experience of this, I feel there's things that were falling apart, not necessarily like your life falling apart, but more so things falling away that no longer resonate for you. This is energetic. Some of you are going through an energetic shedding period, like a clearing and a cleansing energy, right? So that can show up in our reality as many different things, right? It can show up on us physically as some sort of a physical ailment. It can sometimes show up as disturbances in our relationships, our connections, and our work, right? And it can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going through rough times. And this is where Spirit is wanting you to tap into your strength. So here is a card that is asking you to have faith, have strength here to keep moving forward. No matter what it is that you're going through, don't hold on to the past here. Release that energy. Make a point to practice to release things that come up, right? You're meant to flow. You're not meant to be stagnant or held or bound by energies or emotions, right? I feel that we do that to ourselves. I know some of you might not agree with that, but it's us, our choice that we make to choose. And, you know, depending on our circumstances, our situations, we can choose to either remain in that space, in that energy, and relive it over and over again, or we can release it. And Spirit is coming in, showing you signs that it's time for you to move forward now, move past whatever it was that created disturbance within your energy, created stagnation, whatever that was, to release it and let it go, right? This is a release here, and this is a letting go. And there's almost like this peaceful, quiet energy around you as well, very calm. I'm not seeing any kind of fluctuations or any kind of, it just feels very internal, and it's subtle, but it's there for some of you, right? This is the 9 of Swords. If you're seeing the number signs, number 9s, I was saying, what did I just say there? Signs? See that? There's a really interesting energy coming in that is wanting me to mix and match words. It's very, very funny. What is that? It's really interesting. Anyways, so we've got the number 9 and we have the number 17 here with these cards. These could be numbers that are of significance. Even the numbers 917, if you're seeing them like that on a license plate, a phone number, that's coming in as a sign for you. So what kind of signs are you all seeing? I'm seeing some butterflies here, a lot of white birds. I'm getting some spiders and things coming up, like little teeny itty bitty bugs, spiders and things in your home. And I'm just seeing them popping out of nowhere, and you're kind of like, oh, where'd that come from? I don't usually have spiders in my home, right? So unusual places, unusual bugs. That's what I'm getting here with this card. Pay attention to your dreams here, Libra, because Spirit is sending you messages and communication through your dreams. Okay, so having a dream journal, writing your dreams down when you remember them. Sometimes I find that whenever I have a dream, I'm left with the emotion of the dream and I forget the dream itself. And then throughout the day, as I'm going about my day, it'll pop up in just a split second where I remember it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to write this down. And I forget to keep a journal and a pen with me, right? So I usually keep one in my purse, but I have a smaller purse right now I switched to, so it's not working out so well. So yes, I feel that sometimes there's messages coming through, and whenever you get a chance, whenever you remember those dreams, Libra, write them down, because communication is coming in. Those of you that pray at night, before you go to bed, or you visualize your dreams, right? If you're into that manifestation mode, you're lighting candles, setting intentions, right? What a wonderful way to receive dreams. This is where you're opening yourself up. But also inspiration taps in. So anytime I've lit a candle, set an intention, within like a few hours as that candle is burning, I will be flooded with creative ideas, inspiration, and all of that. I have to write it down because it's coming through. It's being channeled through. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away. Sometimes it happens a day or two later, but it definitely happens. And I feel that it happens in the moment that allow my, clear my mind. So Spirit is wanting to communicate with you here, Libra. So allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to receive the information that's meant for you. All right. So pay attention to things that are happening around you unexpectedly or words that are being said, okay? So look at that. Things are going to work out. You know they are. The information is being given to you right now, confirming that. So we have the King of Wands here as well. So very grounded energy. This is where if you're feeling off balance or things are feeling a little bit wobbly in your life, you want to ground your energy. So implementing some sort of a practice that works for you, that grounds your energy. We are all different. If something works for me, it might not work for you, vice versa, right? So find things that help ground and calm your energy, whether it's breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, whatever it is. Find a way to ground your energy. And when you ground your energy, I feel that we start to focus really good. We're able to see things a little bit more clearly. This is letting me know that this is what's happening in your life. You are going to see things a little bit more clearly. Things are going to make sense. Information is coming in, right? And there is this really solid foundation that has been set here. So some of you are in the process of building that solid foundation. This is around your beliefs, the things that you value in your friendships, in your work. There's some really good boundaries here as well. So it's a sturdy foundation, a system, a routine, the way that you interact with people, where you choose to allot your energy. There's a lot of understanding of yourself and how your energy works with the energy around you in your environment, in your world, in your reality. So you've mastered it here. And it's through you being guided, receiving the information from Spirit, your higher self. And it's time, Spirit is saying it's now time to move into this energy. It's there for you. You're ascending, you're moving up in energy, frequency, vibration, right? So they're wanting you to allow yourself to rise up. Now, what I'm getting here is a leadership position. Some of you may be moving into the forefront of your life where there's recognition of you, your hard work. There's inspiration that you bring to others through the actions that you're taking, through the things that you're doing in your life, your experiences, whether I feel these experiences are just things that have happened in your life and there's no control around them. That's what we feel like, right? But it's through our choices and decisions over time that lead to where we are in the moment. And I feel that you're starting to make different decisions and choices in your life around a lot of different things here. So way to go here, Libra. You're really creating a very stable place for yourself. So you got to give yourself a pat on the back here. And maybe it might not look exactly like this card. It might not look like what you want it to look, but you're working towards it. And that's what matters, is the fact that you're actually doing that you're here, doing the work, putting your energy out there, right? So know that Spirit is blessing you. There's so much that is coming in that is going to lead you towards where it is that you're actually visualizing yourself, okay? That energy is coming in. And I always say to visualize after the fact, after you've received your blessing. Like, what are you doing with that blessing? If the home, imagine yourself in a beautiful home, having your family over, making a nice dinner or whatever it is that you want to do, sitting in your hot tub, right? Maybe sitting and watching TV in your brand new home. It's so comfortable and cozy. It just feels so nice, right? You want to visualize that part. And how you get there is the mystery. I love that. I love the fact that I'm able to look back to before I started this YouTube channel, because I had no idea this is where I would be today. I had no clue 2.5 years ago. Okay, so and the way I was open for it to happen the way it's meant to happen, and YouTube wasn't even in my mind 2.5 years ago. Okay, so it's bananas how this works. But this is the energy that some of you are going to be feeling in your life. Manifestations are going to be very strong right now. So have some sort of a clear goal, a clear dream here, Libra, because whatever it is that you desire, you are going to make it happen. You don't know how maybe right now, but you will. And this is what Spirit is promising you. So again, allow yourself to be open and release whatever worries are in your mind. I know that's easier said than done. But if we are to implement and start practicing ways, like techniques to release energies, with practice, we become better, and then it naturally just becomes a habit, right? But we have to start somewhere. So this is where you create a stable foundation within your life to reach this place where you've mastered it. You know this person, you know this version of yourself, you knew this version existed. You're tuning into that energy of your higher self here, Libra. So follow the signs here, my friends. Listen to your heart. And it's time. It's now time for you to do that, is what Spirit is saying here. So I'm going to now pull a bonus card. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you today, Libra, is going to come through this card today. Okay, so we are getting here red garden, the number 8. Look at that. So some of you may have a garden full of red flowers or a red garden. And number 8 could be a number of significance for some of you. So those of you looking for timing, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 hours, and 8 months around the message of this card. So let's pull the interpretation here. The keywords are gratitude, pleasure, and happiness. On this card, we see a woman strolling through a garden full of flowers. The sky glows with pink petals and the ground has turned a luminescent blue. The woman finds great peace in being one with nature. The flowers have become part of her body and a parrot feels at home on her shoulder. During her walk down the path of life, she keeps happiness and gratitude in her heart. She notices the simple pleasures of life and is thankful for all nature has given her. So gratitude here. So this is tying in with the star card. So if you have any seed of doubt here, Spirit wants you to release it. They want you to believe that everything is already here for you. Okay, so this is what Spirit is really asking you to do, is believe that everything already exists for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So 3 messages for you, Libra. I'm doing a really sloppy job here with shuffling. Embrace your alone time. Look at that. Embrace your alone time. The message is learn to love your own company instead of accepting someone or expecting someone else to make you happy. So once again, learn to love your own company instead of expecting someone else to make you happy. All right. So second card here is awakening. Some of you are going through an awakening. All right. And you're getting to know who you truly are on a soul level. Take things slow as you begin to shift the way you interact with the world around you. So once again, you're getting to know who you truly are on a soul level, Libra. Take things slow as you begin to shift the way you interact with the world around you. So look at that. And your third card, nothing is lost. Nothing is lost, Libra. Let's read this message. Know that when you lose something, try to remember that there is always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form. And no matter how bad things may seem, all is not lost. So once again, know that when you lose something, try to remember that there is always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form. And no matter how bad things may seem, all is not lost. All right, so look at that. Now let's pull an angel number for you. Some of you are seeing angel numbers around you. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting self-discovery. You're on a journey of self-discovery. You're waking up to that. Some of you are waking up to that. Some of you already knew that you were in it, right? So 7777, 4 sevens. If you're seeing these numbers in the sequence, this is your confirmation today. The message here is some of you are feeling like you're out of your comfort zone. All right. And this is because you're growing, right? There is this self-discovery. There is this introspection that is happening here, looking inward. This recognition of things that you've never recognized before. Resilience. Spirit is wanting you to have resilience at this time. There is an expansion that is happening. And all of this is a part of your spiritual journey, Libra. All right, so before I forget, I just wanted to mention that our Magic Intention candles are back. They were sold out for a little while. My sister-in-law Katomi actually makes these from home. The link for these are in the description box below, so grab them while they're in stock. These are perfect for manifestations, full moon rituals, new moon rituals, or anytime you're wanting to set an intention. They've got a stone that come with the candle here, so once again, grab them while they're still available in the description box below. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.